Ismail and I are debating on when you should begin preparing for hurricane season. Which hurricane season is now, but he's procrastinating.
Yeah. Look, we live in South Florida, which is often in the path of hurricanes. It's like have a mind of their own. So I wait to see what they're going to do. It's not procrastination, it's pausing. Smart.
No, not smart. Preparation should already be done. Okay? Minimize the stress. Lessen the amount of frustration on yourself. Not procrastinating like him.
All right, it's procrastination. What should I do first?
Now we're making progress. The same media group team and FP&L met just to talk about that. Check this out.
What's really important heading into hurricane season is to make sure you have a plan. You have a checklist. You also need to plan for any family members who might have life-saving or a medical issue. Make sure that you know where you can take those individuals. If they are in a nursing home, you need to check with the nursing home to make sure that the nursing home has a power source or a plan to take care of those folks, your loved ones, in the event of the facility losing power.
All right, I got a checklist in mind. Water, batteries, and flashlight. What else should go on that checklist?
On that checklist, you need to make sure that you have enough supplies for at least 4 days, of adequate medication. You know what to do with your pets. You know what your evacuation plan is. You need to know where your important papers are and have access to those in an emergency.
Make sure those documents are safely put away. Make sure you have enough cash on hand. We all know with electricity and power going out, the ATMs will go out as well.
What else did they say were some of the biggest threats that people need to know about during hurricane season?
Being preemptive, making sure that you safely secure your home, storage, and last but certainly not the least, make sure that you're trimming all of these trees.
Trimming trees is a shared responsibility. We want to make sure that people understand that vegetation making impact with trees is the #1 cause of outages, and we trim over 15,000 miles of vegetation from our lines annually. Customers can help by making sure that they trim trees ahead of hurricane season if they can. They need to make sure that they plant the right tree in the right place, and that if they're uncomfortable with trimming their trees, make sure that they hire the services of a certified tree trimming specialist.
I remember the last couple hurricanes, I couldn't get in contact with anybody. What do we do about communications?
You know, communications is very important. So you want to make sure that you have the contact numbers of key people in your family, your friends and neighbors, your job, clients, schools, even FP&L and FEMA for updates.
I toughed out some hurricanes before, and I gotta tell you, man, it's challenging. I'm thinking about evacuating my family for the next hurricane. Any suggestions on what we should do?
Having a set evacuation plan is going to be your key to keeping your family safe and secure. And the way you do that is by visiting the FP&L's website. They provide guidelines to keep your family safe and secure with a set evacuation route.
All right, tell me what we need to do to prepare for hurricane season. But we turn to FP&L when the power goes out. What do they do to prepare for the upcoming hurricane season?
Year-round drills, investments, and preparations.
FP&L has a plan. We plan and prepare all year round for hurricanes. Everybody who works at FP&L has a storm role. And some of the biggest things this year are the technology improvements that we've made to improve the way we restore power and respond to outages. We've invested $4 billion since 2006 to make sure that we have the most resilient and best grid out there to help customers get their power back on in a storm.
So you still feel like procrastinating?
Nah, I think I got it.
No, you don't. Hurricane season has already started, so you gotta get moving, gotta get things moving. And start now.
When we get started?
I said now. Make sure you stay tuned for tips and strategies on InFocus TV Online and all of our social media outlets. Make sure you be careful, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.